Field talked to the couple about the disappointing turn of events.
Hey, babe.
The groom here in Roxbury.
You guys doing okay?
The bride stuck in a soccer stadium in Houston.
They just canceled my flight a little bit ago.
The wedding scheduled for this coming weekend now off.
There's not going to be a wedding.
Raul Lopez, a Rhode Island native and graduate of Boston University, came up for his bachelor party, but he can't get back to Houston.
Flights keep getting canceled. I was hoping to leave today. Looks like I won't be leaving until Wednesday.
Meanwhile, in Texas, his fiancée Anita Rosado went to the airport to pick up his mother on Friday. Everything was fine until they tried to return home.
We made it like one block, and it was just water, and I felt my car was like I was pulling, so I got scared.
Anita and her soon-to-be mother-in-law ended up spending 2 nights in gas stations and eventually found safety in a soccer stadium where a cousin works, where they remain stranded.
So much work and trying to get everyone to come down.
As she reaches out to friends and family to cancel the wedding, 2 years of plans down the drain. The venue told them to postpone.
Very disappointing and sad. I wish, it didn't happen, but there's nothing we can do. It's Mother Nature.
News 4 at 5 starts now.
Now at 5. Harvey hits again. The remnants of this powerful storm now spinning towards Louisiana. But Texas not yet out of the danger zone.
All the flooding I've seen in all the years is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
More evacuations today as the waters rise and the storm makes landfall again, while President Trump gets his first look at the devastated area.
This was of epic proportion. Nobody's ever seen anything like this.
I'm Storm Team 4 Chief Meteorologist Doug Kammerer, tracking the latest on Harvey and the devastation down there around the Houston area. Plus, I'm also watching a storm system that's been in our area all day today. It's going to make for a nasty afternoon rush. Also, the Labor Day weekend, Harvey could come our way.
And nearly 4 days after Harvey's landfall, this storm is still wreaking havoc in the Gulf. Good evening. I'm Wendy Rieger.
I'm Jim Hadley. Thousands more have been evacuated with floodwaters on the rise today from a record amount of rain.
The Red Cross says more than 17,000 trying to find shelter. Houston's convention center, which prepared for 5,000 evacuees, is nearly doubling in capacity.
Today, as you saw, the president and first lady travel to Texas to see the damage firsthand. The president praised the work of everyone on the ground, but acknowledged it's too early for congratulations.
Also, the official number of people killed. It's grown to 4 now, and that includes a Houston police officer. The city's chief says Steve Perez, a 34-year veteran, got caught in the floodwaters after driving more than 2 hours to report to duty on Sunday.
The wife told me she had asked him not to go in. And his response was, "We've got work to do." I told his wife, "Let me ask you something, ma'am. You're a person of faith. If the Lord is going to take him today, how do you think you would want to go? Laying in bed, watching a disaster, or doing what he's done for 34 years?" And the smile that overcame that woman's face, his beautiful wife, said it all. If it was his turn to go, she said, this is the way he would have wanted to go.
Just another powerful and poignant story coming out of Texas. Meanwhile, day 5 for Storm Team 4 meteorologist Amelia Draper. She's stationed now in Webster, Texas, just south of Houston.
And I understand not far from you, Amelia, they are approaching 50 inches of rain. That is a record, correct?
Yes, it is a record, and you can see more rain moving back in, even some wind at times with this band of rain here. So 7 miles away from us, almost 50 inches of rain has been officially reported. So that's the most rainfall ever recorded in the lower 48 with a single storm. So where we're standing right now, this has never happened before, again, in the lower 48. Pretty incredible here. Going out and about, we've been so lucky here because a lot of the folks that are here, they're safe, obviously. Their homes are ruined, destroyed, but they're happy. They have a wonderful attitude. And I really hope hope that I'm conveying that, because it's so emotional to see what they're going through. But at the end of the day, they're worried about my photographer, Beth, and I. How are you guys doing? What can we get you? How can we help you? It's just been really incredible. We did venture out today. You know, we kind of start every day with what we try to figure out a plan, what's going to be our story. We didn't make it very far today, not because we couldn't make it very far, but because we saw folks trying to get back to normal if they were able to do so. Heading to the grocery store, we saw, well, here, take a look.
May I have a $1 fry?
So it's not a $1 fry. It's not a $1 fry in Texas. It's a $1.50 fry, and they were delightful. It's really interesting to see, though, Jim and Wendy. You had McDonald's and Burger King operating normal. You couldn't find anything there. They weren't out of anything to our knowledge. But then you had the grocery store that was right across the street, where there was a 2-hour line and they were running out of groceries. So it was definitely kind of an interesting mix as we were going around today. But when I talk about how wonderful the people are, look at this couple that we met in line.
We're high and dry, and everybody's safe in our family, and just looking to get back to normal, get back to work, and carry on.
It's just a small family reunion.
Yeah.
And the other interesting thing, Doug, that we've seen down here, sometimes when you go out and do a story, people run away from the camera. They don't want to talk on camera. So many people here want to come up and tell us their story, talk to us, you know, why are we here? You came all the way down here from D.C., and yes, we did, because this is such an historic event, now beating Amelia in rainfall. Doug.
That's right. That's right. It was a Hurricane Amelia back in 1983, I believe. Yeah. To cover a storm that beat
in
Amelia.
The 70s.
70s. All right, good. Let's take a look and show you what's happening. We still have that storm down there. And we mentioned that this storm has now dropped more rain than any tropical system all time at 51.88 inches. That's what I saw. The record in the entire United States actually set in Hawaii at 52 inches. So we're close to setting an all-time record for the entire U.S. Now, here's the storm right here just off the coast. You can see still bringing rain around the New Orleans area over towards portions of Florida. This is going to be a rainmaker for the southeast for days. And then, yes, it will be moving our way. But right now, just south and east of Houston. Now, the interesting thing here, the 5 o'clock advisory has come out. The winds have increased up to 50 miles an hour. And right around Houston, starting to see those 40-mile-an-hour gusts. We are gusting to tropical storm force again in Houston. Just some light rain continuing around that region. The heaviest rain right in here as the center is trying to make its way onshore. Now, we have a storm ourselves in our area. Now, this was expected to become a tropical storm. Irma, it's not going to be a tropical storm. It doesn't matter. For us, it's more of a nor'easter event. It's going to be a very quick moving system. You see it right here, especially along the coast, over towards the D.C. area, still tracking that rain across our region, too. Starting to move to the east, but it's going to be a while before it moves through D.C., especially over towards our Chesapeake Bay regions. Could be a couple of hours before this rain is all said and done. We've got Storm Ranger out along the coast, and we also sent our own Mark Seagraves out there towards Ocean City. This is what he has to say.
Coming up on News 4, we'll take you down to Ocean City, where the resort town is getting pummeled by an early nor'easter.
Oh, yeah, pummeled for sure from this nor'easter. And this, coming on the heels of this, will be Harvey coming up for the weekend. That will impact your Labor Day weekend. If you've got plans, you don't want to miss my forecast. I've got it for you. See you back here in about 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Doug. Well, if you have been on one of our city's buses, there's a good chance you've seen what drivers contend with. Rowdy passengers, shouting, the occasional fight. But one rider recently took things to a whole new level on a bus in Northeast D.C. News 4's Pat Collins at Metro headquarters with an unusual case of assault. Pat?
Wendy, in all my years as a reporter, I've done stories on all kinds of assaults. Assaults with guns, assaults with knives, assaults with fists, assaults with shod feet, assaults with cars, but nothing like the assault today. This is an assault with a cup of urine. This is the suspect. And this is her cup. It appears to be purple. Police say it had her urine inside. It happened on the X2. Minnesota Avenue, Benning Road, Saturday evening. A woman is getting off the bus. The bus driver says, "Have a nice day." The woman says, "You talking to me?" The bus driver says, "Yes." And then, well, I don't need to describe it. We have the surveillance tape. It shows the woman tossing the cup of urine onto the driver. Onto the driver. And then they say she made her get away on foot. So how did this all come about? Well, police say she actually came onto the bus with the cop, and then in the back of the bus.
It's based on video evidence that we retrieved. The woman is seen in the rear of the bus, relieving herself into a cup.
What do you make of this?
Say bizarre is really an understatement. It's a vulgar assault. It's one that is not tolerated or warranted. I can't think of anything the operator did to warrant such an assault.
The woman is still at large. Police want to track her down. The bus driver was taken to the hospital to be decontaminated. A couple things to remember. If you're thinking about doing something bad on the bus, forget about it. They have more cameras on a bus than we do at our TV station. Now, coming up at 6, some reaction from some people on Minnesota Avenue at that X2 stop. I'll see you then. Now back to you.
What a story. TV station. We got plenty of cameras here too, Pat Collins. Thank you, buddy. We'll see you at 6. An unbelievable station that's been one of the top stories on our NBC Washington app today. A man fire at someone on an escalator here at the Columbia Heights station last week. It's not clear if that person was hit. D.C. police are looking for 2 men you see in the video. Both took off and tossed that gun. Officers aren't sure where the intended target is either.
There have been a lot of demonstrations since President Trump took office, but next month there's going to be a demonstration that is being called the mother of all rallies. It's a group planning to demonstrate on the National Mall, demanding protection for what it calls traditional American culture. Organizers say it's not a partisan rally and that they condemn racism and supremacy. The group also says that it supports the America First agenda. Still, some are concerned about potential clashes with counter-protesters, and a number of listed speakers are strong supporters of the president, including the founder of Latinos for Trump.
A guy accused of opening fire in the middle of the white nationalist demonstration in Charlottesville is now in custody. Richard Preston appeared in court yesterday in Baltimore, where he lives. The ACLU released this video last week. It shows a man at the rally shout the N-word at someone before firing off a shot. Preston is a member of the KKK and has expressed racist and anti-immigrant views in TV interviews. He also led a KKK rally in Baltimore County 2 years ago. Preston could be transferred to face charges in Virginia as early as this evening. Here in our area, investigators tell us the 2 men in these surveillance photos may be witnesses to vandalism of a Confederate statue in Leesburg. They're hoping someone recognizes them so they can talk to them about what they may have seen. Someone spray painted profanity on the memorial dedicated to Confederate soldiers of Loudoun County. That statue is on the grounds of the county courthouse.
And Fairfax County voters have until 7 o'clock tonight to cast a ballot in the special election for the school board. That election is nonpartisan. Democrats, however, have endorsed candidate Karen Gamara, and Republicans have endorsed candidate Bruce Coffey. It's been an uneasy